Hello, beautiful moms. Welcome back to Mommy Mo Hair Care, our YouTube channel where I teach you how to care for your child's hair with ease and with confidence. Today, we're diving into something that many of us love: braids with synthetic extensions, but with a twist. I'll be telling you how you can protect your child's hair underneath so that even with braids, their natural hair continues to thrive. So stick around because I'll be sharing very important tips. I'll share the pros and cons of braiding, the perfect care routine, how long braids should stay in, and what to do before and after installation. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have content created just for you. Now, before we get into exactly how you should care for your child's hair in braids, let's first know what the pros and cons of braids are. That way, you can make informed choices when you want to have them done for your child. Let's start with the benefits. The most obvious one: braids save time. I know, mornings are easier and you don't have to worry about handling or styling often. They reduce manipulation, which means less breakage. Now, if you're in a country where getting hair care is expensive or not readily available, they are an option. They reduce how often you need to find a stylist or how often you need to do your child's hair if you are the one who regularly styles your child's hair. And they're stylish too. Kids love different looks. But there are also things to watch out for, mommies. If braids are done too tightly, they can cause traction alopecia, especially around the hairline and the nape. This is a form of hair loss caused by continued styling tension or traction. Another thing to note is that if too much braiding hair is used per each section of natural hair, it gets too heavy for the scalp. And even if it wasn't tightly installed, the weight alone pulls on the follicles and prematurely sheds the hair. Also, hair in braids can get dry quickly because synthetic extensions are drying. They also have an abrasive effect when they rub against hair strands. Worst of all, many moms sometimes forget that braided hair still needs care. So as a result, their child's hair within the braids gets neglected. So yes, braids can be great, but only when done correctly. Please note, if your child is below the age of 7, my opinion is that they have no business carrying braids. Okay? Between the ages of 7 and 12, if you absolutely must do braids for your children, do styles which don't start right at the root. Style their hair some way first, then add the braiding hair later on. Also, don't use too much braiding hair because of it being too heavy, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, moms, now let's talk about how we can maintain the health of your child's hair before, during, and after braiding. Now, before braiding your child's hair, you need to prep properly. 1. Apply a pre-shampoo treatment like coconut oil to your child's hair before you wash. Be sure to detangle gently and thoroughly, first with your fingers and then with a white comb or detangling brush. 2. Clarify the hair and scalp using a gentle clarifying shampoo to remove any buildup during the first wash, and then follow up with a sulfate-free moisturizing shampoo as the second wash. Alright? 3. Use a deep conditioner next to restore moisture and elasticity. I prefer that you use one which is balanced with both moisture and protein. Number 4, moisturize and seal the hair to lock in some moisture. Now, some additional steps that you can add on are trimming off split ends so that way you don't lock in damage, and you can also stretch your child's hair safely either by threading or blow drying on the lowest heat setting. Please use a heat protector if you will be blow drying. Prepping your child's hair well before you install the braids, it reduces tangling under the braids and helps them to last longer. Now, after installing extensions, remember that the braided hair still needs your love and care. You can cleanse the scalp like weekly with a scalp spray cleanser and cotton pads or scalp cleansing pads. Ori Lifestyle makes lovely cleansing pads. If you don't have access to stuff like this, just using cotton pads lightly soaked in water will also work. Alright? Moisturize the braids every 2 to 3 days with a water-based leave-in moisturizing spray or a lightweight leave-in conditioner. Then seal with a light hair oil seal it up. Wrap the braids at night, either with a scarf or a bonnet made from silk or satin. Pillowcases are great, especially for restless sleepers or children who don't like stuff on their heads. Please avoid using heavy oils or butters on the braids. They will cause build-up and attract dirt and lint. Things like heavy whipped butters, shea butter, stuff like that. They will just attract dirt and dust to your child's braids. So mummies, when you're done and you're ready to take out your child's braids, you need to know that taking braids down gently is just as important as installing them well. When you want to loosen them, inspect like the strands carefully and then cut off the part that has only the extensions, not their real hair. This will help you to cut down on loose with time. Use a detangling conditioner or oil to help loosen the hair and make it separate easily from the natural hair. All right. Now this will also serve as a pre-shampoo treatment. After, use your hands as much as possible and only use a tool where you need to loosen. All right. Detangle, remove shed hair, and then proceed to wash. First, use a clarifying shampoo to remove buildup, and then follow up with a moisturizing shampoo, just like we did before you installed the braids. Okay. Deep condition with a balanced treatment again to restore moisture. Then you can apply your leave-in conditioner and seal and proceed with the rest of wash day. Now you may be tempted to install another set of braids, but I would advise that you let your child's hair rest for about 1 to 2 weeks before installing another set. All right, this gives your child's scalp and hair time to recover. So you now know how to care for your child's hair pre, during, and post extensions. Do you know how long you should let the braids stay in? In my opinion, braids should stay in for between 2 to 4 weeks at the maximum. After that, the hair usually begins to mat, the roots begin to tangle, and build-up begins to increase. If you want to keep braids in for up to 4 weeks or longer is not really advisable for young children, I would suggest that you do a proper wash and condition 2 weeks after installing to keep the scalp clean and to also hydrate it. Then you repeat this every 2 weeks after till you take it out. All right. If your child complains of itching, if there are any bumps, any redness or discomfort, please check it out immediately. It could be a sign that the braids are too tight or that the scalp is irritated by the braiding hair. If you observe anything like this, please help me to forget about the amount of money you have spent on the hair and take it down. All right. People are known to have allergic reactions to braiding hair, and there's increasing information out there about the negative side effects of using synthetic braiding hair. So if you can do without it, even better. If you absolutely can't, please follow the steps that I've outlined for you. Please. Some tips to remember before we close out. Please avoid synthetic extensions in kids under 7 unless absolutely necessary. I don't even think it's necessary, okay? Use lightweight braiding hair to reduce tension and weight. In hot, dry, or tropical climates, please moisturize more frequently and always check the edges and nape for signs of stress. So remember, mummies, protective styles should protect, not damage. With the right prep and routine, your child's natural hair can flourish even in braids. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel. Share it with the mom you know and let me know in the comments. How do you care for your child's hair in braids? Was anything I said new? Was anything I said interesting? So let me know. See you next time for another video which teaches you how to care for your child's Afro-textured hair with ease and with confidence. Until then, stay encouraged on this journey and keep nurturing that beautiful bond that you have with your child through hair care. Bye!